Oh, hello. A puzzle, is it? Great. Wesperley Bridge. The Black-Clads quickly realized they were in no position to control all of Angren. Instead, they focused their energies on strategically important locations. Inns, watchtowers, and bridges. They fought with the Lyrian army on one of them, Wesperley Bridge. Who were the victors, you ask? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Destroy all enemy units. Use your leader's ability. No ability. Boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor, then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. Loyal, gain 1 charge. Order, damage an enemy and all enemies with the same power by 1. Reduce Meve's cooldown to 0. Damage unit by 4 if it was destroyed. Repeat this ability. Okay. So between all these guys, I mean, okay. Oh. Oh. It's fine.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Well, that fight was a joke. Card acquired. Marching orders. I think I just saw that one in that fight. It reduces her cooldown of her ability to 0, I believe. Yeah. What do we got here? A report of some sort. Gerwin's code. Listen up, you bumpkins. All transgressions shall be punished with the utmost severity. Theft, off with your arm. Insolence, off with your tongue. Laziness or carelessness, 50 lashes. Trying to escape, death. I'll shrug. Shrug every time. Can't remember what he sounded like. Can't remember what anybody sounds like. What's Caldwell sound like? I know I'm gonna have to read more things in his, well, attempt to read more things in his voice. Let's see what we got here. Palisades 2. 6,000, 2,000. 2,500, 2,000. What do we got? I don't care much for this. I guess I might end up using the Haj Dukes. Oh. They actually go really good with the slingers. Okay. Achievement unlocked. A 10 hut. Unlock all of Raynor's buildings. Did I get one for Gascon? I don't remember. I just need 300 more gold. What's that? Then I will optimize my deck, I guess, once I have all the buildings. I'll probably put things in like drummers, field medics. These field medics can be useful in later fights. To add units, I went to the
Meve rode at the front, her eyes fixed on the ground, and thus spotted the pit masked by leaves and branches. She tugged hard on her reins and steered her mount to the side. Alas, the cavalryman behind her did not follow her lead. Leaves rustled, boughs snapped, and the horseman crashed to the pit's bottom, snapping his neck. Moments later, it was clear who'd set the trap when the forest came alive and a cry rang out.
Yeah! Nilfgaardian Snares. Meve's father used to tell her that a true soldier does not set traps. That pits are the tools of brigands, poachers, and cowards. It seems fathers in Nilfgaard teach no such lesson. Meve spurred on her horse, jumping over the sharpened stakes before her and headed for the pitfall's architects. Meve isn't following her own father's advice. I mean, one of our primary tactics is to use pits. So, we're just as bad. There they are, pitfall traps. It's all because of Gascon's horrible influence.
It's a trap! Rally to me!
Ow.
Your life is mine now.
Ow. Very good. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. After 3 turns on turn start, trigger an ambush. I don't know what that means. Next time an enemy uses its order ability, boost self by 2 and gain 2 armor. Still worth it to use my ability, I think. How much damage do I do? 3, and I push them back. Yeah. Every turn on turn start, damage the highest power enemy unit by 5 if it's an even number. Ah, that's what happened. Okay.
Catch!
Into the fire. Ow. Ow.
To me, Nilfgaard!
That's okay.
Is that why?
What the? This must be this ambush?
Wise choice.
Force an enemy to... Okay, what's going on here? Arnjolf the Patricide. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. Disgraced Warrior. Force an enemy to damage Disgraced Warrior by its power. Then damage that enemy by Disgraced Warrior's power. Disgraced Brawler. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Death Wish. Strengthen other Skelliger allies. Oh, Skelliger. Allies in hand, deck, and on the battlefield by 2. Disgraced Warriors. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. I can't say I 100% comprehend what's going on here.
I smell a leak.
Is this a shortened battle? I think it's a standard battle. Alright. Oh, okay. That didn't work out very well, did it? Actually, you're all basically useless because of these guys. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, I should have used him earlier. Oh well. I don't really want to play anything else. But it's too late, I must. I don't want to play that because I'll get... Chances are I'll get Reynard. I'll play the Lyrian Merlot.
El Herzer.
You should pass. Pass. Maybe I'll pass. Yeah, I'll pass.
A highly curious case.
Oh, that didn't take long for things to turn around. Oh well. Oh. I've still got a card advantage on him. Oh, what? It was a shortened battle. Ugh, what's wrong with me? Okay, let's not do that again. Go away. I can do better than this.
It's a trap! Rally to me!
So my thoughts there were, I have this, so it gives me an opportunity to draw blitz cards anyway. Okay. Just gonna do this time.
Wise choice.
Okay.
This could hurt.
Back there.
Alba!
Is that why?
Order!
Okay. Oops.
Your life is mine now.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
Very gloire!
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Yes.
Guys, you're just gonna die. Oh, I didn't get my bar back. Oh well.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Excellent Seifel!
Okay. first. That should actually be sufficient. Oh, royal decree, sure.
Ours is not to reason why.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad eggs. And cast down!
I'll give all allies win. It's not gonna save you. Nope, I don't want to do that.
A highly curious case.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
All right.
Retreat! Fall back!
That time I did not forget.
Caught between Lyrian hammer and Skelligan stone, Nilfgaard was shattered, destroyed. The victors now stood eyeing each other. These islanders were not like those Meve had met before. They wore no armor and carried no shields. At their fore stood a man as stout as an ox and bald as an ancient ghoul. His men called him Arnjolf, the Patricide.
I thank you for your aid, Arnjolf.
Said Meve, extending a hand.
Aid, she says. Aid? Do you hear that, mates?
The Skelligers exchanged glances, then erupted in roaring laughter.
Not here to help yous. Not at all. We're after killing.
Join me and you shall have your fill.
Join nuisance? Just who the hell are you?
Meve, Queen of Rivia and Lyria.
Meve?
Arnjolf said, his tone sobering.
I know the name. Lippy Goodman called ye bold. Praised your courage to the high heaven. So be it. We'll follow you into fire, wench. Just let us taste of blood. Grant us a death worthy of heroes.
Meve couldn't help but smile, then nodded to accept. The Lyrians stepped aside as tattooed warriors joined their ranks.
Oh boy. That's exciting stuff. Where was it going? West. Oh, this is your camp. Now look, I can make my next building. Guess I'll do that. Alchemist laboratory. $3,000, $3,000. Yep, that's 2 left. You dead end, you're a dead end. You're also a dead end. Ominous thunder rumbles in the sky.
The scouts rode at the fore, with Meve right behind them. Their task, to find safe passage for the rest of the force. One among them probed for the quagmire's depth, a pole of 5 ells in hand. Suddenly, all heard a loud clang. The scouts dismounted, then heaved a bronze statue from the mire. Once it was cleaned of slime and muck, Meve instantly recognized its elven handiwork. The sculpture was exceedingly well preserved, save one detail. Someone had removed its face, leaving a black hole in its stead.
Search the environs!
Ordered Meve. Amongst some brambles, they discovered the entrance to a vast tomb. Its doors had been torn open. On the ground before them lay scattered bones, some yellowed with age, others fresh, cracked and tattered from having been gnawed. Meve stood silent and contemplating at the tomb's threshold. Then, torch in hand, she entered and waded into fetid waters. Her soldiers followed close, arms at the ready, a nervous sweat on their brows. Frescoes on the tomb walls depicted Angren swamps and the beasts that prowled them. 2 words were inscribed over the largest of the horrors: Gwent.
The bloody mistress!
Barnabas Beckenbauer whispered. Suddenly, a roar thundered from deeper inside the tomb. Meve turned from the frescoes to see monstrous eyes blazing in the dark.
I think Meve will be taking that title from whoever had it. The Bloody Mistress. Elven Ruins. Oh wow, 250. To whom had this half-sunken, ivy-strewn tomb belonged? No one in recent memory could say for sure. The elves who built the structure had fled Angren centuries past. The locals now only knew it as the final resting place for a great warrior, a defender of the marshes against an ancient evil. Optional, eliminate the ancient fiend. It is a shortened battle. A shortened battle. I'm fighting a shortened battle. There, I should remember it now.
To me! We'll not die this day!
Every 2 turns, start, banish a random enemy unit and spawn a phantasm. Phantasm, beast, deathwish. Return a unit that was banished and damage colossal fiend by 3 times that unit's power. Oh. I think the first thing I'll do is my royal decree.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
For Rydia!
I got my deck. Got this guy. No more slingers.
Catch!
What do you want of me?
It's so dark and wet. Why is it
Really?
everywhere we go is dark and wet?
Why is it 5 now? I guess that's its value before I upgraded it. It's weird. Yeah.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth? Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
That's funny. Does he spawn it on his row? Oh, it takes a... Weird.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Quick and painful this'll be.
There you go. Well, I won at least.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
4 damage.
Company! Forward march!
Can we kill him? I don't think I can. Oh well.
I think that's the last of them. But keep your weapons at the ready.
In her torch's feeble glow, the Queen examined the beast's corpse. She could not help but to shudder in disgust.
Perhaps it's better,
She thought.
that we faced it in the dark.
At the corridor's end, they found a closed door. Before any could draw near, it opened with a crash. Beyond lay a circular room. Light shone through a hole in the chamber's ceiling, illuminating a stone pedestal and the sword that lay upon it.
The air in here, it crackles with magic,
whispered Isbel. Meve gripped the blade's hilt. A soothing warmth filled her arms and spread across her shoulders. Her tired muscles ceased trembling. Her fingers, stiff as sticks, relaxed. She brandished her prize, the air hissing as the blade sliced through it. She then nodded approvingly. The reward had been worth the risk.
Angreni blade.
Barnabas Beckenbauer, a gleam in his eye, asked to look at the unsheathed sword.
Uh-oh.
The gnome studied the quillions intently, having spotted an inscription there.
Can you say what's written there?
Asked Meve.
Yes, perhaps. They're clear, the words. Their meaning, not necessarily so. Wieldeth me, and loseth not hope amongst the blood-red waters.
It sounds like a riddle, but I've no wish to solve. We should move on, and quickly so.
Me, don't you know you have to solve riddles surrounding magical swords? You're gonna come to regret this, I believe. Miss Meve. What do we got? Where is she? There she is. Shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards from your deck. Then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. Maybe later, once my deck starts getting pretty big. Oh, while it's there, I want to look at these Skelligers. Where's the ones I hadn't seen? Probably up here. There's one. Dagger 2 blades, play all Skellige units from your graveyard. Alright. This is actually pretty good. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. I think I'll add him. Wait. Cooldown 1, yeah. Who should I get rid of? My Scytheman, of course. More damage, that's what we need. So. We don't really need anything at this point so far.